Hi, welcome back to class. How was your first day of school? Very cool. Alrighty. So we're starting Unit 1, Week 1, and we're starting, the unit's title is Self-Discovery. When you come into class, the first thing I want you to do is to go get your IMB off the back shelf, and then sit down and get your bell workout for the week. We are on day 2, so it's Tuesday. And under Tuesday, the two questions are, one is the best thing that ever happened to you and why? And one is the worst thing that ever happened to you and why? So I'd like you to please answer both questions and use complete spelling, sentences, and punctuation. Do not skip ahead to Wednesday. We'll do Wednesdays tomorrow. And then when you're done with that, please put your INB up and then turn in your signed rule sheet from yesterday into my inbox on my desk. And then we'll get started. Ready, set, go? Alright, so in this unit should take us about 2 weeks to cover. This unit we're going to do 7 things. We're going to operate by my school and classroom procedures. We're going to examine my past, our heredity, and culture and talents and interests to find abilities and challenges. You are going to find your unique learning style and use it as a tool to foster your academic success. You are comparing and contrasting character expectations and academic expectations. You are going to be defining group expectations and roles. You are going to be utilizing textbook features to improve understanding of subject content and area. And you're going to learn to create a roadmap for your personal individual learning plan. So the first thing we are doing today is we're having a procedure review. These are the procedures we went over yesterday. And so I know that we went over a lot of stuff yesterday. So what we're going to do today is that the 1s and 2s at the groups are going to discuss the procedures on the left-hand side. And the 3s and 4s are going to discuss the procedures on the other side. And then tomorrow we'll switch. And remember, we're having a test over this Friday. So go ahead and gather 1s and 2s, get together, and discuss entering the room, the procedures for restroom, counselor, and library. I want you to do what I do for your attention, how you fill paper headings out, how you ask me a question or get assistance, what to do when you finish early, how to get money and paperwork to me, what happens if there is an interruption by either the intercom or a knock at the door, where your supplies are at, what you keep in your IMBs and where you keep them. If you get a broken pencil or you need to get a new pencil, what you do. Inter-school travel, which means going to the library or to the office as a class. If you need a tissue, if you need to throw trash away, and what we do at the end of class. 3s and 4s, I want you to go over classroom leadership, the different roles, what to do if you're tardy, how you get a detention, go over your homework, quizzes, and tests, how those procedures play out, and how what to do if you have to get makeup quizzes and tests, or if you're absent for a day. And then if you have time, go over the group procedures and substitute procedures. Even though they weren't really defined yesterday, just kind of want you to remember about them. Alright? Ready, set, go! Alright, good job, guys. So let's go back to our desks, get in our groups. Alright. Under your goal tab in your IMB, you will see that you have a lot of what we call CCSS, or Common Core State Standards. And so under the daily objectives on the PowerPoint, every day, you are going to see up here on this, underneath daily objectives, there's a little digit or number letter combination, and it's CC6SO1 and CC6SO1A for today. So find CC6SO1 inside your goal pages. Alright, I want to read this to you, but it's okay that you don't understand all of this right now, because we actually tear these apart and teach them to you individually, one at a time, and then we put it back together. So, but under your 3 boxes, you'll see your basic, your prior knowledge. You have 2 places you'll check to when we address them again, and then at the end of the year, we'll go back there and mark them again, and we'll see how your learning progressed over the course of the year. But the ones we're dealing with today are CC 6 SL1, which means Common Core 6th grade Speaking and Listening 1, and Common Core 6th grade Speaking and Listening 1A. And I want to read them to you real quick. It's Comprehension and Collaboration. Engage effectively in a range of collaborative discussions, which is one-on-one, groups, and teacher-led, with diverse partners on grade 6 topics, tests, issues, and building on others' ideas and expressing your own very clearly. So what we're going to be working on is that very last part where we're building on others' ideas and expressing them clearly. So that's really what you've got to know for today. And then A is coming to discussions prepared, having read or studied the material, explicitly drawing on that preparation by referring to evidence on the topic, text, or issue to probe and reflect on issues under discussion. What you need to know there is that you're coming to discussions prepared, and that you are drawing on that preparation. Okay, so that's all you've really got to understand about today. So go ahead and mark your understanding on building on others' ideas and expressing your own clearly, and coming to discussions prepared. And the way we're saying this today is that you're going to examine your past, your heredity, your culture, your talents, and interests to find your abilities and challenges. The way we're going to do that is we're going to look at who we are. Who am I? And as humans, we have an outside life that we show to everybody else. Then we have an inner life, or a thought life. So what do we look like to others? And what do our actions and our abilities say about us? So we're going to go through 2 activities today. One is called a bioglyph, and one is a biopoem. The bioglyph is just a picture you make about yourself, and I've passed out these handouts so you can look over this and you'll see what I'm talking about. So if you're a male, you do your round shape for your face, or a female, you draw an oval shape. And so you're basically going to make a caricature about yourself, and people will know little things about you by the way your face looks. So if your actual hair color is blonde, it's a straight line, black a curly line, brunette is a squiggly line, or red is like a circles, like curly red circles. And the number of strands indicate the month of your birthday. So like for me, I was born in January, and my hair is brunette. So I'd have one squiggly line at the top of my head. That would let you know that I'm a brunette and my birthday was in January. Okay, see how that works? Alright, the eyes for your caricature are, if you're green, they're to the right. If they're blue, they're to the eyeballs are pointing to the left. Brown, you're looking down, and hazel, you're looking up. My eyes are hazel, so I would be looking up. Oval eye shapes indicate glasses or contacts, and circular shapes are perfect vision. So if you have, like for me, I wear glasses, so my eyes will be more of an oval. Eyebrows, you see how all this is. So go ahead and read this over as a group at your tables, and I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to go through and check off these topics. The next thing we're going to do is called the biopoem, and it's on the second handout I gave you as you walked in. All you do is you list your first name, 3 traits, what town you were born in, and who you're a relative of, and something you love, something you feel, something you fear, something you need, and something you give. Who do you want to see, and what your last name is. That will be the conclusion of a Who Am I activity. So let's get started on that. Alright guys, we got 5 minutes till the end of class, so we do a rubric or exit procedure every day. So turn to your tab in your IMB that's under your exit rubrics. And I want you to pair share at your table thoughts about your bioglyphs, whether they were fun, whether they were hard, if you finished them, if you didn't finish them. And then the topic for today, I want you to write a quick sentence. The topic for today: how would you have changed the activity if you were the teacher today? Don't forget to look on the board. You have homework. It says to write a thank you note to a past teacher or coach, and then tell them in detail what about their class you liked that really stuck with you. It is due tomorrow into my inbox. Alright? You guys have a fantabulous day. Thank you. Hey everybody, how are you? So we're working on day 3. Get your bell worksheet out for day 3. It'll be under Wednesday. And under Wednesday, the question is, what one thing did you accomplish that you're most proud of and why? And what is your biggest regret? Does everybody know what a regret is? That's correct. Thank you. Alright, so everybody get ready. If you did not turn in your signed rule sheet yesterday, please turn it in today. Please use complete sentences, punctuation, and proper spelling, and do not skip ahead for Thursday. We'll deal with Thursday when Thursday gets here. Sorry. Alright. So we're going back over our objectives, and it's the same objectives as yesterday, so you don't have to write new ones out there. It's just showing that we're going to be continuing on the same train of thought as yesterday. We're still examining our past, our heredity, our culture, our talents, our interests to find our abilities and our challenges. If you see this girl in the picture, she's juggling. She's juggling money, she's juggling work and food and time, and it really, how we deal with the issues around us really does stem from who we are and what kind of culture we're from and what kind of talents we have and what we're interested in and what we're challenged by. So it's really good that we're finding this out. So there was it was attributed to Socrates, but there's a saying called know thyself, and you'll see it in a lot of places all over the world. And they think it's either the Pythagoreans or the Socrates or the ancient Egyptians. Those are the 3 most likely sources. But know thyself. So I want you to think, pair, share. 60 seconds I want you to think. Just think about what know thyself means. Alright, now 60 seconds. I want you to pair up. Alright, now guys, 60 seconds. I want each pair to share what you think it means to the rest of your table group. Alright, who wants to start with class? What does know thyself mean? What do you think? Why do you think I chose the picture that you see up there? Yeah, he does have nice eyes. He's got Africa on his nose. Alright, so know thyself. Who am I? Find yourself, and you will have made a great discovery. And that is so true. We are more than just our DNA and our genes. We are a mix of the things we inherit with where we were raised, how we were raised, what kind of brain we have, how we control our emotions and our will, our innermost thoughts and aspirations. We also have an academic style that we're going to learn about. We have many talents. Some are the same, some are very, very different. And then we have things we learn from our parents and from our past teachers and from our friends. So our next activity is going to be a Who Am I activity. And here, this is a graphic organizer, and it has things like, what is my ethnicity, and where are some places I've lived, and who's someone I look up to. And it also has things like, where do you spend your free time? I have never blank done something you never have done that somebody else has. Your favorite childhood memory. What are the qualities of a good teacher? And then some of your favorites, just your favorite music, your favorite book, your favorite color. And then I want you to draw up here a self-portrait. And this can be, something detailed or something that's more of a stick figure. But I want you to put some effort into it. Alright? When you're done filling everything out, I want you to get your crayons out of the toolboxes and to color each individual square into a mosaic of who you are. Ready? You've got about 25 minutes. Go. Alright guys, you got 5 minutes. So let's go to our review rubric. The topic of today is, why do you think so many cultures came up with the same saying? And then I want you to follow your end of class procedures. The homework for tomorrow is to fill out your student contact sheet. You'll find that in your inbox. It is due to my inbox tomorrow. And then if you have your technology, phones or tablets or laptops that can access the internet, please bring it to class tomorrow because we will need it. Alright everybody, have a great day. Thank you.